Hey everybody, if you're in the money, then I hope you're here as we get into the classic musical Gold Diggers of 1933, starring Warren William, Joan Blondell, Aline MacMahon, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. Now, producer Barney Hopkins, Ned Sparks, has an idea for a show, but no cash to put it on with. He meets songwriter Brad Roberts, as played by Dick Powell, when he is meeting with some of the chorus girls from his other attempted shows, and Brad puts up the money to do the show as long as his girlfriend Polly Parker, Ruby Keeler, is given the lead. Now, when the male lead has issues with lumbago, Brad has to go on in his place. The show is successful, but is revealed that Brad is actually Robert Treat Bradford, a member of a wealthy society family. And his brother, J. Lawrence Bradford, Warren William, is less than thrilled that his brother is involved in show business, but he is particularly adamant that Brad should not go out with Polly, since Lawrence and the family lawyer, Faneuil Peabody, Guy Kibbe, believe all chorus girls are gold diggers. Now, Lawrence and Faneuil will come to Polly's apartment and mistake one of her roommates, Carol King, Joan Blondell, for her. Now, Carol and other roommate Trixie Lorraine, Aline MacMahon, decide to play along with the mistake and get back at the two men for insulting them. While it's a game for the gals at first, they do start to have real feelings for the two men, and vice versa. Now, after the success of 42nd Street, Warner Brothers quickly followed up with Gold Diggers of 1933, bringing back a lot of the cast, choreographer Busby Berkeley, and songwriters Harry Warren and Al Dubin. And make sure you note who the songwriters are, as that helps make at least one line early in the movie that much funnier. But for the story, they made use of a Broadway show called The Gold Diggers that they had already filmed twice before, once as a silent film and again as an early talkie, the film Gold Diggers of Broadway, which is sadly now a lost film except for maybe a few surviving reels. Busby Berkeley was given a lot more freedom and a bigger budget to work with for this movie, resulting in 4 big numbers, including the song Remember My Forgotten Man, which drew inspiration from the then-recent bonus march, in which veterans of the First World War, suffering from the effects of the Depression, tried and failed to claim their government pensions that had been promised to them after the war. Now, personally, I've always enjoyed the songs We're in the Money and The Shadow Waltz from this movie. We're in the Money is probably this film's most iconic number, starting us off with a group of chorus girls, led by Ginger Rogers, singing on stage how the Depression is over for them as they are literally covered in money, only for a sheriff and his deputies to come in and take everything because the show's producer hadn't paid the bills. Of course, Ginger also makes the song memorable by doing part of it in Pig Latin, which was apparently something she was doing off-screen just for fun, and somebody, it differs depending upon who's telling the story apparently, but somebody heard her doing it and then suggested that she do it in the movie. And so we had that for an iconic moment. And Shadow Waltz, while not quite as well known, is still fun to watch, especially seeing the dancers moving around with a lot of neon-lit violins. Now, that's just a beautiful sight to see. Now, there are definitely 2 distinct halves to this movie, with the first focusing on putting on the show and on Dick Powell and Ruby Keeler's characters, while the second half focuses more on the gold digger aspects as Warren Williams' character mistakenly tries to stop the relationship and is taken for a ride by the roommates. Now, it works, I think, and definitely keeps the movie from essentially repeating 42nd Street. Overall, a very fun pre-code film, and one that is highly recommended. The movie is available on DVD from Warner Archive Collection and is 1 hour and 37 minutes in length. That's all I have on that one, everybody, so thanks for listening, and I hope you'll be back for more.